Well, it's time to check back in. A little rushed last time. Um, just to see what happened. This was the entry today. Actually, it was a beautiful entry point. This was the exit. A little rushed at the exit. I was hoping it could go up to 53. Sorry, 43. Well, this is what ended up happening. Ended up selling at 40. It's still 13% profit, which is really nice. Happens to be a little actual dollar value still because this is just the second trade. But slowly but surely the account value is growing. Alright, so what happened afterwards? Well, good opportunities to sell at around 45 for both of these. Then went back down again. What happened next was a little bit interesting. Not a little bit, but insanely. Oops. Well, on giant volume, we have an upswing of about $1, and then it turns into even more. It makes this little, what was this, 40-cent jump that we had? From 6, that was a 20-cent jump in SPY stock price. That yielded 13% profit. Probably could have been around 20% too, but again, as a quite conservative trade, this was only 13% profit. Up around at this area here, that same investment that used to be 30 cents was worth about $1.80, which means it was 600% increase. Is this normal? No, not at all. What ended up happening was that the President of the United States decided to have an additional unscheduled press conference to talk about the trade relations with Europe. And what he said essentially was that the European Union and the United States have come to an agreement to trade in a more... Well, they came to an agreement on trade. Let's leave it at that. Leave the politics out of this. Market reacted very much favorably. Very favorably. It's gone down a bit since, but it's more or less holding its course. It's probably going to keep going up significantly from here. Facebook announced earnings, and it dropped about 10%. That's Facebook for us. Just so we can put it into scale. This is a 30-day chart, I believe. I don't know where we at. No, it's a 10-day chart. Yeah, so it erased about a month. It erased about a month and a day. In a couple of minutes, an entire month was erased. Of course, this drags Google down ever so slightly. Amazon as well, ever so slightly. Then again, on Amazon's 20-day chart, we're not going to see a lot of down. only a lot of up. Amazon does have its earnings tomorrow after the bell. So this was our president's announcement. This was Facebook's quarterly earnings. So two sort of canceled each other out. And there's Amazon. Apple, yesterday's prediction, absolutely confirmed today. It got there. Wasn't able to do it yesterday just in time, but it did reach that point. And I still strongly believe that had the president not said anything, this trend here would have gone down to my predicted level of 93.25, but president said stuff. Facebook had crappy earnings. Well, not necessarily crappy, just not as expected. But here we are. Have to check in with everything else at this point. This is Ample, this is SPY. Things have been skewed out of whack so far above the 30 days. It's tough to say what's going to happen next. Looking at the basic pattern that we have here, there should be a downturn soon, unless this was our means downturn. We're actually heading significantly higher before we crash and burn. All right. Overall, is it okay to feel unhappy? Because it could have been a 600% trade instead of a 13% trade? No, not at all. Because with the same token, the president could have said, hey, we're starting a trade war and we're nuking half of Europe. In which case everything would have tanked. So my goal here is to do rather safe trades, hopefully every single one of them above 5% profit.